Thinking of doing a free internship to gain local experience? Let me tell you about Carlos. He thought the same thing, until he saw what was really going on. Carlos is a structural engineer. He did his bachelor's degree overseas and came to Australia to do his master's. Pretty smart guy and super organized. While still studying, he was already thinking ahead about how to break into the field here. His plan? Get a free internship, gain some local experience, then use that to land a job. So Carlos started reaching out to companies, one after another. He was offering to work for free. But most companies still said no. He couldn't wrap his head around it. How can they say no? I'm not asking for money. I'm offering my time for free. That's when Carlos came to us at Learnpedia. He called our office, and that's when we showed him the part no one talks about. We asked, why do you think companies say no to free internships? From the outside, it feels like it should be a no-brainer. You give your time, they give you experience. But from the employer's side, it doesn't look that simple. Let's break it down. Even if you're not getting paid, the company still has to invest in you. How? Have a look for yourself. These are the two major investments for training you. Investment number one, the time of a senior structural engineer to train you. That's time they could be spending on billable projects, time that directly affects the company's income. Investment number two, a PC set up with the software you need. These are not basic programs. Engineering software licenses are expensive. Now, let's do the maths. A senior engineer usually brings in around $200 per hour for the company. If they spend just 2 hours a day training you, that's 10 hours a week. That's $2,000 a week in lost income. In a month, $8,000. Gone. And that's just the lost revenue. On top of that, the company still has to pay the engineer's salary while they're training you. Let's say another $2,000 a month. That's $10,000 out of pocket per month. To train you, a company is potentially $10,000 out of pocket every single month. Now think about this logically. Would you invest $10,000 a month to train someone with zero guarantee they'll stay once they're fully trained? And training isn't a one-week process. To become job-ready, a new graduate or migrant engineer or architect typically needs at least 3 months of hands-on, well-structured training. That's $10,000 a month times by 3 months, equal to $30,000. $30,000 out of pocket, no guaranteed return, no assurance that the person won't walk away the moment they're ready to apply elsewhere. That's the actual cost companies are calculating. So when they say no to your free internship offer, it's not because they don't appreciate your willingness. It's because free for you becomes very expensive for them. And if they do say yes, it's usually not for training. It's for help with groundwork like admin, printing, or minor tasks. Nothing that builds real transferable skills. Carlos saw this clearly once we laid out the numbers. That's when he decided to stop wasting time chasing unpaid internships and joined our 3-month traineeship program. Now he's working through real-life residential projects, step by step, based on Australian codes and standards. He's building his Australian portfolio, learning the process from start to finish, and preparing himself to walk into interviews job-ready. No more chasing free internships. No more waiting and hoping someone gives him a chance. Because it's not really free. Not for the company, and definitely not for Carlos. To do an unpaid in-person internship, Carlos would have had to quit his casual job, stop earning an income, and show up every day to an office, just to maybe get bits and pieces of learning. Instead, he chose to invest in himself. He's becoming job-ready on his own terms, through structured training and real projects. And when companies look at Carlos now, they see value, not risk. And Carlos isn't the only one. This story is more common than you think. Many graduates and migrant engineers and architects go down the free internship path, thinking it's the best way to get started. But they don't realize the hidden cost for the employer. Unless the company is just using you for grunt work, a real internship with proper training is never free for them. And that's why so many candidates finish their 3-month internship with nothing to show for it. No real skills, no local experience, and a lot of wasted time. Carlos didn't want to end up like that. So he took control and joined our 3-month traineeship program. Now it's your turn. Follow us on socials to hear more real stories like Carlos's. And if you're ready to stop wasting time and start building your future, tap the link below to check your eligibility and learn more about our practical traineeship programs for structural engineers and architects.